Hello, my dear apprentices of mathematics. This is your coach, Mr. Magno. Hello, I'm just here briefly. It's good to see you. All right, so let's look at this information here. This is lesson 23 from the module 4 of the Eureka program. And let's read the information here. Fill in the blanks using one of the following scaling factors. So the scaling factors are these ones right here, okay? To make each number sentence true. Okay, there it is. All right, now, remember, we have different scaling factors. This scaling factor is greater than 1. Okay, and this scaling factor is less than 1. And this scaling factor is equal to 1. So that is going to help us find the answer better. So now let's analyze what we have. Notice that this is an equality. So that means it is the left side must equal the right side. So let me, this is the symbol equal. All right, now, so to make this true, because we have 3.4 and the product is 3.4, then we need a number 1. So a 1 is the only one number that will make this sentence true. So we're going to use that 1 in there. So that will be the answer for this one, 1.00. Okay? Or 1 or 1.0. It will work the same. That will make the sentence true. So we're going to eliminate 1 here. Okay, now let's analyze the next expression. This one says that the number on the left has to be greater than the number on the right. So this expression has to be greater. Okay, that expression has to be greater. So now, how can we make this expression better? Okay, we can make it greater by multiplying it by a number greater than 1. And we only have one number that is greater than 1, which is this one right here. So we're going to insert that number in there. So that's going to be 1 point. And even if it's slightly bigger than 1, because 1 and 21,000 is not that much bigger from 1, still will make the sentence true. When you multiply times this 21 hundredths, it will make it greater than the 21 hundredths on the right side. All right, so now looking at the process of elimination, you can see that what the only one left is that number that is less than 1, slightly less than 1, because that number is almost 1. So that probably will make the sentence true, but I'm going to check. Here is the symbol that says the left side must be less than the right side. So how can we make this less? By multiplying it by a number less than 1. So the number that is less than 1 is 989 thousandths. 989 thousandths. Okay? And remember, just so you understand that, that's the, you will be writing the number in this way if you needed to write as a fraction. It will be 989 thousandths. Okay? That's just a review. That will be the fraction form. Now let's look at what the next part is. The next part says, sort the following expressions by rewriting them in the table. Okay, so these are the expressions below, and this is the information. Let's see what that information is. It says, the product is less than the box number. And this one says the product is greater than the box number. All right, let's see. So here's what I need you to understand. The product is going to be the total of this number. Okay, so make sure you understand that part. The product is, it's less than not the product. I'm sorry. Let me get my shape tool here. So this is the box number, and the product should be right here. Okay, so just to remember, this is math, this is multiplication, so the product goes right here. All right, so now that is important. Why? We're gonna place in this box numbers less than than the box number, the product, and this is greater. Okay, now remember that any number multiplied by a number greater than 1 will make the product greater. So if you analyze this one right here, this number is greater than 1. So when you multiply that times 13.89, the product is going to be greater. Okay, so that number will go in here. So that will go on the right hand side. Okay, now these two numbers are fractions. So this times a number that is a decimal, which is a fraction less than 1, then the answer is going to be less than 1. And you know what I would start doing? This will be, okay, so I'm going to write something. The answer will be less than, okay, less than the number on the box. And this will be more than the number on the box, okay? And then we'll place them in the correct boxes there. Now let's look now at this number right here. So the number that is being multiplied by, the scaling number, is this. So when you multiply a whole number times a number that is less than 1, then the product is going to be less, not less than 1, but it's going to be less. Now this is the box number times a number that is greater than 1. However, this is a decimal number, so that's going to make the answer less than 1. Okay, notice here, this one is a 4. That has a whole number that is more than 1. So when you multiply this is going to make the answer greater than 1. So notice that most of the numbers that are greater than 1 are going to go on the second box on the right hand side. This one is a decimal number times a decimal number. Well, that's going to make also the answer even smaller. So now we can type the problems in the correct box. So 13.9.89 is going to be right. It's going to end up in this box because the answer will be greater than 1. Okay, so that will be, let me see. Does it say to type them? Rewrite them on the table. Yep. So that will be times 1.004. Okay. And you know what? I'm just going to draw arrows right now. So just to make it easier. But you make sure you type them inside. So 0.3 times that number is going to go on the left side. Actually, let me do a few. So 0.3 times 0.69, which that will be 69. I'm missing a 0. 69 thousandths right there. That's the place for that number. Okay, let's look at this one right here. So this one is multiplied by a number less than 1. So that's going to be the product is going to be less than the 602. So that goes in here. 602 times 489 thousandths. So you get the gist. So all of this go on that side. So remember, this lesson is about identifying the product that is going to be greater than 1, greater than, less than, or equal to the first factor on the operation, on the multiplication or the comparison. Signing out, your coach, Mr. Magno. Watch this video as many times as you need to. It is a great tool, and I made it with passion and desire to assist you as much as I can. All right. Signing out, your coach, Mr. Magno. Take care.